I got tired.
How are you doing?
I was working. How are you?
Yeah, oh, excellent.
How was your days in... No, I'm just playing. Yes, I'm getting rest a little bit because I was working.
Yes, you so many working. Every day you working.
Well, I wake up at 10, usually early than 10, at 9, and then I start to work from 11 until 4. But these days are more heavy because we have a lot of congress, mobile congress, medical congress, technology congress, many congress in this time. So we have a lot of work.
Where are you working?
I cook.
Cook?
I cook, like I'm sous chef.
Wow, it's
Yes, that's why
like
I don't like to cook in my place because I'm cooking all day.
Of course.
So yes, I work. So
Is it a restaurant or something? Restaurant?
it's an Argentinian restaurant. It's
okay.
easy,
Wow.
so it's easy to put the beef and the meat in the barbecue, and that's it. But I'm tired.
Of course, yes.
I have a break for normally it's 3 or 4 hours in the middle of the day,
No.
from 4 until 8 or from 4 until 7. And today I have to work from 7 until 11. Well, and tomorrow day off, and Friday also. I have 2 days off for week. How was your day in Barcelona?
Oh,
How'd you enjoy Barcelona?
we want to live here.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a very nice city. Actually, I was living in southern Spain, but it's a poor side. It's just the poor side from Spain. This is the richest in Basque Country. Where is Basque Country?
Basque, yeah, dude.
Basque Country is the name for another area in Spain. We have Catalonia. This is Catalonia.
Catalonia, yeah.
Andalusia,
Баски, типа у них тут.
Murcia, Basque Country. It's in north.
Bilbao, like,
Bilbao.
yes.
Yeah, actually, my boyfriend is from Bilbao.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
And now he is there.
There.
He's there.
He lives in Bilbao. Yes. Yeah, it's complicated because I met him the last year, and we decided to have this kind of relationship, but for the moment, because I don't want to move from Barcelona, and he don't want to move from Bilbao, because he speaks Spanish, English, and Euskera. That's a typical language from, it's a difficult, it's like Russian. It's like Russian, it's so difficult. So he works in there, he's actor, so it's easy for him to speak in the same language than the people in there, That's the reason. So if you don't want to learn Catalan, because Catalan it's easy, but he don't want to move to Barcelona, it's complicated. How was your day?
Retired.
Where you been?
It's not enough time for understand this town.
Really?
Yeah, we only working. We have.
Really? You have been. Where you have been? Tibidabo or Parguel. It's a nice place in Barcelona to see around. 306 degrees. You can see all Barcelona around. It's like the hill in the middle of the town.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but we.
How can you go there? You don't know how to go there.
Он говорит, вы не знаете, как туда пройти?
Я не знаю, какая-то гора типа.
Да, там гора, на ней храм. самое главное. We only see and
Maybe it's
One
very-
place easy to see, it's Plaza España.
we.
Plaza España, the fountains, we have the magical fountains because they play music and then the fountains start to
Поющий фонтан.
play. Yeah, it's here, it's close. By
Oh,
walk,
yeah?
maybe 20 minutes by walk.
О,
Yeah, it's easy. It's Plaza España. They open, I don't know, maybe let's see.
Может,
if
мне
they
кажется, мы там
open
сейчас проходили.
a Fuente Mágica de Montjuic. And also you have a nice place in the. This is very nice. There's a lot of people there. You have to be careful because many pickpockets in there. Pickpockets?
это кто есть, воришки?
Наверное, да.
It's
Wow.
tall, yes. Usually people from Arabic countries, but
О,
you have to be careful there. It's not usual because it happens since 4 years ago. Many thieves,
yes.
many
yes,
thief
of course,
guys
we
from
remember this, yes.
they come to Barcelona because we have a lot of tourists here.
Мгм.
Can you imagine the police? They don't know how to fix
Мгм.
this problem because
A lot of-
it's a lot because someone stole my phone last year, and when I been in the police station, I saw a lot of tourists. I had a long line. I have to wait for 5 hours.
Wow.
To put a record, but
Mhm.
I didn't because I live because.
Forgot it, yeah.
Да.
Типа у него украли телефон, и он пришел в полицию, а там типа до хрена туристов.
This
И
is
5 часов стоял.
Do you see it?
Вау.
No, we didn't see.
Yeah, but this is you have to go there. You have to go there because it's beautiful. You have to go. This is my avenue, the avenue.
Авеню,
Yeah.
Yes,
And then
it's
you
close,
can
yes,
walk
yes,
for this way, and this is the typical from Italy. But this is like a copy. It's like a copy, and this is magical. And in front of this is you have this.
But it's work now. It's not. It didn't. Maybe
not-
it's summer.
No,
But-
in winter also, but in summer it's like every day. But in winter it's maybe Fridays and Saturday. But I don't know. Let me check.
Sunday, yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I read, but we didn't see.
Yeah. Even if it's broken, probably if you're not lucky, probably it doesn't work.
Today we have been in Camp Nou. Stadium.
Do you want to go there?
Oh, we have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only from there. Camp.
Oh, really? How was it? It was nice, right?
Yeah,
Of
but
course.
You have the
in
less some meters close is the Español. We have 2 football teams soccer here.
Yes.
We have
yes,
the
Español.
Barcelona and the Español. Both are close to each other,
Где там
Они
даже,
рядом,
что ли?
друг с другом.
О, точно.
А чё ж мы?
А мы затупили.
О,
Ну ладно.
Oh, you no,
broken today.
it's broken from.
Today, tomorrow.
No, it's broken.
In summer.
It's broken from
winter.
January 7th until March 4th. It's because they are fixing something. I don't know. What?
Может,
No.
ремонт.
Yeah, but it's easy to it's very nice to see it.
Yes, I read about this.
Yeah.
Поющий фонтан.
Oh shit.
Ага.
So Montjuic.
Манджуик, вот этот вот, смотри.
Парк?
Огромный парк, да.
Вы там не были?
Нет.
But you can walk to the. This is the.
Скажи, что мы хотели видеть тебя. Мы сейчас пойдем гулять.
Да ладно.
This is how it works. This is the fountain, the music. It's a lot of people. It's incredible because a few years ago you cannot see this kind, a lot of people in there, but now it's full, always. You know, they play music, the fountain dance, and then you can walk to the top of the hill, and you have a big, it's like a palace. It's very nice. And then from the palace you can see around Barcelona, and then you can take pictures, beautiful pictures. Better this time, you know, but it's dance, so it's very nice. And just behind them, if you walk behind the palace, no, the castle, it's like a castle.
Yes.
Behind you can walk, and behind it you can walk to the top, more, and behind you can see the big the Olympic Games from the 1902 in Barcelona. They made this stadium,
Луис
Olympic Stadium.
Компанич какой-то. Luis
Companys. See, it's an Olympic game. I don't know if it's open now, but it's very nice, you know, around. And then you can walk around because in front of the stadium it's nice views, and you have when the concerts, they made a big concerts in Catalonia. It's, for example, Rihanna, Madonna, all the big important singers, they comes to Palau Sant Jordi. It's close, very close actually. It's 100 centimeters, just 100 meters.
Ну прикольно, зона большая такая, типа какие всякие музеи.
That area, it's very nice because you can see many things in there, you know.
Maybe later we.
Yes, it's
today,
nice.
because tomorrow maybe we go in
Saragossa.
You're going to Zaragoza tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. Because we haven't time.
Wake up,
Are you waiting? Are you looking for the Greenwich line?
Greenwich line? What is it?
You know the meridian of the Greenwich. You know the world, it's have a lot of lines, and the principal is the line in United Kingdom, Greenwich. It's because it starts the world. It starts the hour from that point, you know.
начало чего-то?
Да, времени типа.
You know, and the line starts in this case it starts in Zaragoza. I don't know which part, but it's in there.
Wow.
But Zaragoza also has a lot of castles, museums, church, basilicas. And it's very nice. I've never been there, but I would try. I have no friends in there, not yet.
But tomorrow we need to wake up early. It's
Impossible.
impossible for us.
It's very difficult, yeah.
Okay. Yes, because you're walking a lot. How many days are you out from home?
Half of year.
Huh?
We are starting, from October.
You start in October, and then you're around Europe.
No. We traveled by bicycle from Russia to Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
You know Georgia?
By
Bicycle, yeah.
But
Maybe
my
few months.
My bicycle in Georgia now. And
Yeah, we leave it there and flight from Georgia to France, to Marseille, because it's we found very cheap tickets around сколько? 10 euro.
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe
Like this,
little.
yeah. So
nice. Wow.
from Marseille we are going to Portugal. So yeah, and by hitchhiking, yeah. And from Portugal we want to go. We want to fly to Paris and go back to Marseille. Go back flight to Georgia and continue our bicycle trip. Around, yeah, we're going
from Portugal.
from Lisbon.
Yeah, to Paris. So rich, so
Cheap
cheap
tickets.
tickets.
From Lisbon to Paris is
yes,
cheap.
sorry, yes. Same, maybe 10 euro, maybe little.
But it happens because you are from Russia, right?
I
You
don't
bought
know.
it from Russia, from one part from Russia?
Yes.
From north, south, center, capital?
It's 400 kilometers from Moscow to south. It's
Okay.
like a center, yeah. Center of
Is it
art.
good? Is it nice? Because I'm watching, you know, in the past I just to watch TV shows,
Mhm.
Friends, like that kind of TV shows, no? But now I like to watch YouTube and documentary from Pakistan, from Georgia, from Russia, mostly Russia because it's so big. You have a lot of things to see, to do. So you have
Yeah,
a lot of things to see. Even the most coldest place in the world, it's in Siberia. I think.
It's not Siberian, but yeah.
But
like,
less than 67, on less than 0 degrees. I think it's too cold.
Якутия. Типа самое холодное место в мире.
Yes, that's what I
Якутия.
just watched it yesterday.
Он смотрит про это всякие.
Yes. How you learn English? The people that usually speak English in there, right?
Yeah, not bad, yeah.
Because it's impossible to learn if Russian. It's so difficult.
Yes, you're right.
Different alphabet, different meanings. You have to learn a lot of years. You know.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
English is better, I think.
Yeah, it's
Not better, but it's more simple. I think easy.
Yes. How
International.
long live here in Barcelona? How
Me, for years, 10 years. I've been here to Spain when I was young, maybe 21, 15 years ago. And now I'm living in Barcelona, yes. I'm in Barcelona for 10 years. But in the beginning, I was living in a little village close to Barcelona. And then I started to work in many restaurants. But now I'm working in a nice restaurant here. So now it's possible to pay this, to rent this, because the rent it's not it's expensive, but not too much, you know.
How much for this?
It's 700
For months.
for a month, yeah.
700, wow. Like in Moscow.
Да.
Yeah, but
But
it's cheap for the people usually, because usually the price is more than 900. But for me it's okay. For me it's okay, but it's not, because the rents are growing up, but the salary not. The salaries every time is the same, but the prices are every time it's more expensive than every year it's more and more expensive, and that's why the people from Barcelona, they are trying to live out of Barcelona, out of the city. In the middle, it's just people from Germany, Finland, Russian people. They have a good salaries
The
also.
richest one.
But the people with studies, you know what it means, with
Studies, знаете.
studies. So engineers or doctors, you know.
Students.
Students, I don't know.
No.
But I mean, the
Ученые, может быть, у нас.
Scientists.
scientists, yes. They are people, scientists. It's in the center of Barcelona. It's just the rich people from Barcelona or
Local.
or strangers, but with a good position. And me, me. But me, because the guy, he rent me it, because he told me the flat is good because it's in the middle, and yes, I'm close to everyone. You know, you can go by walk to everywhere. You know, it's simple. That's what I like. And they said we don't have elevator, and we don't have the. I need to fix the toilet again, and I have an appointment tomorrow because I don't know, maybe it's tomorrow or day after tomorrow or Friday. One guy he's coming to the flat to fix that, you know, because sometimes it smell like because something is broken, you know, and I smell, and then I don't want to. That's a problem. And I don't know what I'm saying.
I forgot it. Yeah, it's a good place, I think.
It's a good place. It's not expensive like the others because I try to rent for. I lived before in a room, and I paid 550 just for a room. That's why my friend told me, Jose, if you want to rent just a house for you, just do it because it's not expensive like the others. Because and I was looking for a house, and it's more than 900. It's cheaper and disgusting. And 1,000, it's okay. 1,200, it's like okay, it's a normal house, but 1,200 is for me it's too much.
It's crazy.
You know.
But you're living with a girl, yeah? With you are living share with a girl.
Now, yes, she's coming this tonight. Actually, tonight are coming my friend from France. He's from Lille. You know where is Lille?
Lille, yes.
Lille, it's in northern France. Lille, he's coming tonight because he's Jose, let's go to the party tonight and somewhere because we like the parties. And my friend also, she's coming from Valencia. It's in the south.
Yeah.
And she told me, Jose, can I stay with you until July? Well, I said, well, okay, yes, because she's my friend, you know. And then, but they are arriving at midnight tonight. He's by flight and she's by train. So we will be fight tonight.
Family.
Yes, because he knows that he helped me a lot because I was stressful, because I got stressed because my last flatmate, roommate, he was an asshole because actually he was a good boy. The problem was his friends. His friends, they're going to my room when I'm not there, and they took my stuff. It's just like I don't like that, you know. Nobody likes that.
Yeah, of course.
So, and that's what I say. Hey, I lost my charger for my phone. I lost 20 euros. It happens to me the last day, because after that I said I'm not going to live here the next month. So I'm sorry.
Of course. Yeah.
And that's what I try to find a place quick, because I was looking for a room, but all they were expensive, and they living more than 3 or 4 persons, you know. And I don't like to live with more than one, you know, me and the owner, and that's it. That's what I paid a lot for my room the last year.
So you found good place.
Yes, actually I paint.
Paint.
I paint.
Yeah.
Yes, I did paint because it was like a ugly, very dirty actually.
Okay.
I had a lot of.
And you have new kitchen, good kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the kitchen I clean it, and then I put the microwave and the fridge and the I don't know how to say it. The bell.
Yeah.
We call it campana, and in Spanish is campana extractora. It's the bell.
Campana extractora.
Yeah.
Вытяжка.
Yes, and that's it, because it was empty. When I get this flat, it was empty, so I had no money to. So I saved money, but not too much. And then when you pay for the rent, you have to pay 1 month for the regular month to live, and 1 month for the company, for the lawyer, you know, this, 2 months for like a guarantee. I pay 4, so I pay 2,800 euros to come in, you know. And then I had to buy everything. This is a gift from my neighbor because he told me, if you need sofa, a new sofa, I said, okay, yes, give me. And then he gives me this one.
Wow.
Yes, and then I pay that, everything here.
Yeah, washing machine.
It was nothing, yeah? It was nothing.
Nothing. Actually, the bed when you are sleeping is new. I buy it because my friend told me, Jose, can I stay with you? I said, okay. And then I go to the IKEA, and then I buy the closet and the bed and I buy everything because my friend is coming.
Yesterday we saw some sofa in the street.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday, yes, because yesterday was a night for the muebles, for this kind of thing. For example, this or
It's
the
not
tables.
easy, yeah?
So you cannot throw away just every day. No. Just you have one day every area. Each area we have one day, because it's difficult, You cannot put this in the garbage,
Да, чтобы
Yes,
в один день только.
One day. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? Tuesday we have to put this kind of all the stuff in the street, and Tuesday for us is Tuesday.
But somebody can take it, yeah?
Yes,
If it's need.
Yes, I took one chair, one table like this, but my neighbor, he told me, this table is not enough, it's not good for your TV. Let me give you another. Then I put in the street again, and then he gives me that one. And then he was right, because it was like broken, and But now I think it's a good.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, I like my house actually. I never had a guest before. I had a couple of girls from Canada, and now you both.
You mean about couch surfing? Yeah?
Yes, I'm in couch surfing from 16, I think, 2016, but I never did anything because I had no time. I'm always working, and I was sharing because I live alone in the village. I paid for my flat, but then when I found this job in Barcelona, then I moved to Barcelona, but it's difficult to find a cheap place to stay, and then I decide to rent, to pay for a room, and for 3 years it was nice. But the last year, it was like, my colleague, my roommate, it was good. But his friends were like, no, he was always telling me, if I said, hey, I paid for my water, where is my water? Because I paid. He said, my friend, maybe he got thirsty and then he talks to you. I said, yes, but it happens many times. You have to control it, because you have to pay your own water, because I cannot pay for your friends, And then they got angry at me, and with my roommate was good. The life was good with my roommate, but with his friends, then they start to bother me. They smoke inside of the house, and I don't like that. I smoke. I smoke. Sometimes I smoke cigarettes, but I didn't. I cannot do it in my place, because I don't like that.
Yeah,
but for example, if I have if someone is visiting, yes, you can smoke, no worries. You don't need to go out of the street to smoke. You can stay there, because fortunately I have a nice balcony, to stay to smoke. But in that place, no, we had no balcony there, and then the people start to smoke in the middle. They close the windows, and they knew that I don't like to smell to cigarettes.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But they did that kind of things because they knew it that I don't like it.
Especially for you.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's good.
And my friend was, no worries, it's gonna be okay, no worries. I will talk with them, so no worries. Always. For the last 5 months, the same. But the last month it was like some stuff of me it disappear and then disappear and disappear every time when their friends comes to the place. And that's why they decide to move. No, I'm fine. Like here, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the freedom.
Yes. I want to go to Russia someday. So St. Petersburg. I heard many things for St. Petersburg.
Yeah, it's like a Europe.
Yeah.
Like here, it's not like yeah.
Oh really?
not really Russia
Of course.
because yeah.
So the Russians, where the life there is like similar than Europe.
In this town, St. Petersburg and maybe in Moscow, yeah, but not everywhere.
Not the old Russia.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can check it. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have many interesting people going there from another part of Russia. So yeah, it's like a poet, like a paintist, like
The artist, no?
yeah, like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some my friend from Poland, he told me St. Petersburg is Russia not Moscow maybe, but St. Petersburg it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yes.
If you walk for this way, beautiful things. If you walk for this way, beautiful. And the people is amazing. Really? We're talking about Russians? Because my friend, my colleague, I have a friend from, I think it's not the same, but she's from Belarus.
Yeah, it's close to.
But she speaks Russian also, right?
Yes.
We have good relationship.
Really?
Yes.
So it means that she's kind of Russian, right? Because
It
in the
was.
past,
Yes,
it
yes.
was Russian,
Yeah, it was Russian.
you know?
Yeah.
So, like Moldova or
Ukraine.
Ukraine, so...
But now it's more close to Russia. This is Belarus. Not like Moldova, it's a little bit far.
Far.
Yeah.
But in the past it was all them, their Ors, you know? URSS?
Yes.
No? For us it's URSS, no?
USSR? I don't know.
URSS. Yes.
Soviet Union.
Yes.
It's in Spanish it's Unión de Repúblicas Soviéticas Socialistas. It means in English Union, Republic, Socialist, Sovietic. No?
Yeah, like this, yeah.
Well, I don't know, I'm not...
Совет, как он там? Социалистических республик, да.
Yes, it's the same.
Yeah.
I think.
Now you're less bigger than before. But and she told me that it's nice, but she was always like angry. She looks angry. I don't know why. And she's pretty, but she's always like...
Кто
Совет. Да, Беларусь вот это.
No.
Yeah, she looks like and she's always...
Like normal Russian.
Yeah.
Then she told me that Russians are very...
No.
They don't look in your eyes. They don't smile because
Yes.
if you smile, it means that you're not...
Normal.
You're not normal
You're
or
crazy.
you're not like adult. No.
Hitler.
Si tú no sonríes, no te toman en serio. I don't know how to say it in English. Si no te sonríes, no te toman en serio. No te toman en serio. It's like if you are funny, you are not you have no personality. If you are like, ¿cómo se dice? No te toman en serio. Let me check. That's very interesting because she said that if you smile or if you are looking for someone or if you look in the eyes of the people, they don't like that.
Вот это как
No te toman
это не
en
фейк.
serio.
Если мы улыбаемся, мы искренне улыбаемся.
See,
Да.
you say, if you are always smiling or if you are trying to be polite, they don't take you seriously.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like if you're like, is this kind of people is not serious, you know? It's not.
Несерьезно. Like Americans,
Yeah, maybe.
every time they smiling. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's как это называется? Not. No, it's not
Mask.
true maybe. Yeah, like a mask.
Maybe yes, it's not
It's not your real face.
Как это называется-то?
fake. Чё?
Ну не фейк, как это типа несерьезно, вот они улыбаются постоянно, как это называется?
Маск.
Нет, типа что они делают? Если я тебе сделал, допустим, назвал тебя приятным словом, лесть, типа льстивый, да? Лесть. Лесть.
Adulación.
Adulación.
Adulación. Wow.
Like not true. Like,
Yes, it's not
It's like a fake face.
yeah, fake face.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
When you
Даже
smile.
душа такая, мне кажется.
Да ладно уже.
But in Spanish, no. When I say Spanish, I mean it means that in Spain, in the all Latin America, we like when the people is very polite or kind or close. You know, if you, for example, if you go to the bar, if the bar is like a what you want, a coffee, okay, take a coffee, €1. So I never be back in there, never. If I go somewhere, they say, "Hey, honey, how are you? What do you want? There's a coffee. How was your day? Take it." I pay €1.20 because it's, you know, but that's typical in Spain. And if you want to, I know it's like you're saying that the people is like a fake face, but usually the people we are like in this way, you know, because. If you are trying to be polite, because your life is so harder to be angry, to get angry or to get serious, or you know. For example, for me, I'm smiling all the time. The last year was a shit for me. The whole year it was disgusting, horrible. But I was smiling all the time because. I don't know what to be angry. I'm angry, of course, when someone tries to bother me, but I'm always smiling, you know. So, I mean, so I could go someday to Russia to enjoy the people in there, to enjoy the city or the country, but I'm totally sure that I could not live there because the way who I am, the way who am I, probably I cannot stay there for a long, you know, maybe to visiting someday. But I wish to go.
Yeah, it's interesting, I think.
I wish to go there because I watch a lot of things from Russia, but the problem is Russia is so big.
Yes.
So big, you know.
Yes.
But you have a lot of time, one life to.
Not enough.
It's not enough, you know. One life is not enough to go somewhere. So. I want to go. I wish to go to Moscow. How you say Moscow in your English?
Москва.
Moskva.
Москва.
Moskva. That's the name in Russia.
Yes.
Moskva.
Moscow
Nice.
is English, yeah. Москва, Russian.
Moscow in Spanish.
Moscow.
Moscow. Moscow. Interesting. Very nice.
You know English language, Spanish, yeah? You.
Well, English.
English.
Yeah.
It's not bad, yeah.
But
You're
it's enough.
speaking
I
good.
think English, Spanish, and Quechua a little bit. But Quechua is from my country. But nobody's speaking Quechua here.
Quechua?
Quechua.
Are you from Peru?
I'm from Peru. Yes, Quechua. We have 3 principal languages in my country: Quechua, Aymara, and Spanish. Of
It's
course,
not the same.
It's not the same.
Very different.
Some words you can understand.
Can you understand, yeah, if you know only local language? Can you understand Spanish some?
It's not the same. So you mean if the language is similar to the Spanish? No. No, because Spanish, you know, the Spanish, they made a lot of colonies on the world, no? But we had our self language, you know. But they have the Spanish, and when goes to South America, to Latin America, and then they change everything.
Mhm.
They kill a lot of people. They, you know, it's a genocide.
Mhm.
Genocide, and then we were like 10 millions of indigenous in there, and after the colonies we were only 2 millions.
Wow.
Yes, they killed more than 8 millions. It's horrible, but it was 500 years
Yes, yes.
ago.
yes.
So that's now it's different, and we had our language, but now we are mostly Spanish speakers
Mhm.
because we know Quechua and Aymara. Now we are trying to care about that, but in the past
Mhm.
it was nobody cares about that. No? If you learn Spanish, you can survive and you can work in the capital, in the big cities, you know. But now it's like in the Catalonia. In Catalonia, in the
Mhm,
past they
mhm.
speak Spanish in the Catalan just in your home, just with your family. But now everyone can speak it or can learn Catalan because it not make sense to prohibir to say to the people it's forbidden to learn this or that, you know. So you can do whatever you want.
Yes, you know, they wanted 2 years ago, I think, make independent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
here.
still.
Still?
Actually, yesterday night
But they can.
when I walked
Mhm.
when I walk to my work, I find containers. They
Container.
burn the containers in the middle of the street. They burning with fire, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, in the middle of the street, and the police and the firemen, they were around, and I was like, please, let me go to my work because of full of people in there. They were lying.
А что случилось-то?
Yeah.
Протестный тип был какой-то.
They were screaming like independence to the Catalonia,
Mhm.
independence, you
Wow.
know. Yeah, it's still happening now, but they're crazy actually. Yeah, they're crazy. They are like a little boy with no education, you know, because in the past they get a lot of money from Spain,
Mm.
but now they know that they grow up like
Mhm.
like rich with they have a lot of money, and now they decide to separate they want to separate from Catalonia,
Mhm.
from Spain, but they can't because half of population, half they want separation, and half
Mm.
they say I'm Catalan, but I don't want to leave Spain, so what can I do? So we don't want to wait to the people push out from Catalonia, you know,
Mhm.
because
Тип половина испанцев.
it's a crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's difficult.
it's okay. The people is very respectable.
Mhm.
Yeah, the people is very quiet. It's quiet now. How is the name? Respectful. It's very polite. Polite or kind? Kind? Well, polite. It's very polite, and it's very how's the name? I don't know how to say it.
Ой, что он говорит?
Yeah, understand.
It's very quiet, you know, very quiet. The real independentists,
Mhm.
they are when they want to say something, they go out to the street and they walk and they show I don't know, messages, and they take flags. That's what they do. Just they do that kind of independence.
Mhm.
But they had a lot of another independents. They are broken something.
Mhm.
They are, you know, the shop center. They broke everything in there. They fight against the police. They burn containers. So it's crazy. But mostly they are not. You know, mostly no. It's just 5%. You know, 100% it's very quiet, pacifist.
Yeah.
They like the peace, but 5% maybe they are they destroying everything. You know, it's disgusting, horrible. Have to work at 7. I don't want to work tonight.
Can I ask you about your salary?
About my
Salary, your salary.
my salary?
If it's not secret, yeah.
No, it's not secret. You can ask.
Just interesting.
Yes, because I earn 1,400 and 500 maybe if I work extra hours, if I make extra hours. 1,400, 1,500. No, it's the middle. But when we get tips, 2,000. You know, 2,000.
You shared. You are you shared the tips for everybody? Yeah?
Yes, it's similar. Each restaurant has different rules to do it. You know, for example, in the past, my salary was 1,500, but I had no tips. Just for the waiters, waitress, and people in the service and the waiters, you know.
Yes.
But no for the kitchen. And then I work in the kitchen always. I work in the kitchen, but now I work in the kitchen as always, and I have the tips also.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, it's 2,000. Maybe this month it could be better because the joder, cómo me olvido, because the Congress, Congress, no?
Yes.
And we have a lot of Russians and Americans. And Russians and Americans are good clients for us. That's why if Russian and Americans, they Americans always Americans always, but Russians sometimes if they don't feel comfortable with the service, they say no, nothing. But when they feel very comfortable, they give us expensive tips. The big tips are from Russians, you know. For example, one table the last year in August, a family from seven people. The big guy is like, I want this one. They don't care about the menu. And he pays almost, for 7 persons, it's too much, 1,200. You know, that's like because the wine, we have expensive wines there. And then he said 1,100, and then he leaves 1,800. He paid 1,800. It was like, it's like, what's crazy, you know, crazy. But the Americans, no. The Americans is like, if I pay, for example, the food was good, I paid 200, so I can pay you as too much, 20% more.
20?
You know, 20%.
Yeah,
It's like
normal,
was
so.
very good. Maybe 10 it's good. 5 is like it's not good. It was not good.
So it's enough for you for living here and for making something.
Yeah, the problem that I have is the last year I paid because I had a lot of the bank. They borrow me money because I fly to Peru the 2018. I fly to Peru because my family was in troubles, and I tried to pay lawyers and something because my dad and my mom there. My mom is very nice. My dad not. So I tried to be in the middle because, heavy history. And the last year, my brother passed away in January, and then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know. And then I took a flight, and then I paid everything, and for me it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that, you know And the last year, at the end of the year, my roommate, he pissed me off, and I was paying the bills, no? The bills, because the bank borrowed me because I fly to Peru twice. And then now I was looking for a room, but I didn't find it, or I find, but with weird people. And then I said, well, why not? Why not rent my own flat, you know? That's what I did. And then I took all my credit card and then I put it in there. In this case, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm paying almost 700 just bills.
Yes.
And another 700 for my room, and the rest to survive. That's it. Now my friend is coming because I need help, but I need help. I talked to myself, why can I work more? But because I'm tired. I'm working a lot.
Yeah.
So my friend told me, well, I can help you if you let me stay with you in the room. I said, okay. For me it's more easy. I think it's easy. Yes, now she's coming tonight. Oh fuck.
Сегодня ночью она
Are you legal?
Huh?
Are you legal living here?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Spanish, but nobody believes me.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm citizen. I'm citizen because for the ex-colonies, you know what it means?
Yes.
Because Peru was a colony
Yeah.
from Spain. The ex-colonies, we can get the citizenship by 2 years after live here. You need just 2 years to live here, and after 2 years you can ask them if you can become citizen, no? That's what I did.
Good.
For us it's easy.
Yeah.
To Spanish speakers it's easy.
Right.
Занина может написать.
We want to do this. Да, типа, они из Перу, они испаноговорящие, 2 года типа надо здесь прожить, и еще и гражданство.
Да.
Yeah, all the countries with the Spanish language, even Finland, no, Philippines Philippines also. I knew it maybe 1 week ago because one girl, she told me, because I send money to my brother this is a problem also, I had to send money to my brother, and she asked me, hey, where are you from? I said, I'm from Peru. She said, I'm from Philippines. You get the citizen after 2 years, right? And I said, yes. And they said, me also. They're like, okay, well, he was very sweet, you know? He was very sweet, but I don't know why she asked me why.
Про комнату спроси, нужно освободить нее.
We need to move from this room.
No, because I need to ask to my friend, but of course I know because she's so sweet also. She's so sweet, and of course I can tell her, hey, can you stay, because she's only one and you are two, so you can spend time in the room, in the big room, because that's normal. That makes sense, right? Makes sense, you know. No, she's not stupid. She is okay. No worries. They can stay there. No worries. It's okay for you, because for me it's cold. For you, of course, you're Russian. You can feel. This is summer for you, right?
Oh yeah, like this.
Really? It's kind of summer, no? For me, no. For me, it's cold because I'm from the jungle, like from Amazonas.
Of course.
From Amazonas. In Amazonas, we don't have winter, you know.
Yeah, of course.
We have only.
It's okay. It's very okay. It's nice weather
For us, yeah.
for us. Yes. We
You can-
understand you. Yeah.
The weather is okay, right?
We can swim in.
Really? No, don't do it, please. Listen, if you feel cold, you can take the heater. Heater, right?
Yes.
The heater. You just take it as you, if it's where like your home, you know.
Yeah,
How
don't
is it?
worry.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, we can.
Yes, we're okay. Don't worry.
But it's okay. So because I had no more. This, or you can take this one also.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry.
You got it? You understand, right?
Yeah, of course,
yeah,
of
well,
course.
Okay, right, great.
You say me first day, you can take
Everything.
everything. We remember.
Yes, I said this one. I have no too much in here, but
It's okay.
I
it's
think
normal.
it's okay, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what is it? Is it?
Work.
Is it? I don't know why is it. Is this open, right?